improve, I made you my babe. I won't let you go. Girl, you my babe. Body on team, know I clock that. Yeah. Stay on my mind all day. Yeah. Black truck, better send your way. What time can we link? Hit the core cascade for a date. Girl, I ain't coming to play. Won't take you out your way. I wanna know, can I make you my boo thing? Can I get you that bouquet? I won't let you go. I wanna know, the way you stepped into my life, perfect timing. I'ma show and prove I made you my babe. I won't let you go.
Yes, yes, yo. Greetings, people. This is your boy, Beat Exclusives, back in the building. Yeah, man. Clean music review. Link to on my profile. If you got music to share, trying to promote yourself, put yourself out there. Get seen, get heard. Definitely come through. Music review time. Clean music review. Link on my profile if you are on TikTok. There's also links in the chat if you are on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, any of the other platforms. Definitely appreciate you. If you want to join me on the screen, definitely you can join me on the screen as well. Thank you very much. Ish, big up yourself. Thanks for joining in. Or is this Ish that I know, or is this a different Ish? Nova. Why are you trying to run up all the A's on your keyboard? Anyway, big shout outs to you. Thanks for joining us. If you got music for me, link tree is on my profile. Please submit your music. Yes, I. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, I've been here a few weeks ago. Is it? Okay. Did you change your name by any chance? Or is it the same name? Link tree on my profile is how you submit your music. Thank you all for joining in. Power Top Share the Live. Let's get more people in here. The more people we have on the platform, the more listening ears we have for the music. Happy days for everybody. And tonight, I will be asking a question before I play your music. You're going to tell us how you got into music. You're going to give me an idea of how you got into music. What was the influence? Were you influenced? Was it a decision, your own decision? Did you identify with your talent, or was it peer pressure? And then if you also have any question for me, and I'm also going to ask you, do you know about Soundforge Arena? And so it's going to be over to a different twist tonight. I'm trying to hear some of the stories behind the reasons for deciding, hey, music is my thing. And so, I'm going to jump into the music space and try to make something of myself. And so before you submit your music, definitely get ready to answer some few questions. You get what I'm saying? Let's spice up the night a little bit. Let's spice up the space a little bit, but use the link to my profile to submit your music. Submissions is open now. If you want to join me on the screen, definitely you can be my special guest. Take a seat in the front row. Kindly power tap share the live. I did it for the mind. My illness kills everything except the music. I'm building something cool. Okay. Interesting. But how did you identify you had skills for music? How did you identify you've got skills for music? Did somebody say to you, hey, I think you're cool, you got music skills? Did a friend advise? Did a family advise? Was it peer pressure? You are a genius. I believe you are. And so wait, at what age did you discover you had something for music? Link tree on my profile is where you submit your music. If you got music to share with us, definitely you're welcome. You know, we're always friendly folks on here. And so if you got music you're trying to share, promote, put yourself out there, definitely come through, bring your music with you. Thank you all for joining in. Power Top Share the Live. At age 22, I listened to music non-stop while building my thesis. Okay, right. Link tree on my profile is where you submit your music. Submissions is opened. Everybody's allowed to come join us. You got music you're trying to share, you're trying to get seen, get heard. Come through. Bring your music with you. Let's see what you've been working on. Please power tap if you're here. If you got music to share with us, use the link tree on my profile to submit your music. Submissions is free. Everybody's allowed to come share music with us. Yeah, we're trying to hear some of the stories behind the artist. You know, some of the, how you got into music. I mean, Hallo has been sharing a few with us. Says the music helps him to escape pain. Technical difficulties with the music. Nova, what is it? What's the problem? If you are uploading a file, MP3 file is the easiest to upload, yeah? MP3 file, easiest to upload. Besides that, everything. Don't want my email showing up. Where's your email showing up? Okay, go to your profile. Let me quickly walk you through it. If you have an account, go to your profile. Once you go to your profile, I hope you can see the screen. See the little pencil next to your name? When you go on your profile, you will be able to edit that. That should solve the problem. Yeah? Once you edit the little pencil next to your name, click on that. You will be able to edit, get rid of anything you don't want to show. Do we have to join the panel? I have kids in the background. Kylan, if it's not comfortable for you, you don't have to, yeah. Yeah, if it's not comfortable for you, you don't have to. If you don't want the kids telling all your business online, yeah, don't. Because kids sometimes they don't have any filter, man. They're just free flow. And so yeah, Nova, I hope that helps. Thank you all for joining in. Everybody, if you want to update your name on the platform, you only have to go to your profile. Click on your profile picture on the side panel. It will take you to your profile. Click on the little pencil next to your name. Edit your display name. That's it. And then if you want to hide your handle, you go to privacy and then you scroll down. Once you scroll down, you will see user handle. You can toggle to turn it off. And so your user handle, if it has your email details and you don't want anybody to see, you toggle that to hide it and you're good to go. Yeah. And so anytime you submit music, your display name is what will be recommended. Thank you all for joining in. We're live across multiple platforms. Link to my profile is where you submit your music. Submissions is opened. Let me also remind you, this Saturday, Human versus AI music battle happening. And so if you want to come and join the fireworks, definitely you're welcome to do so. Bring, your best music with you, because it's going to be very intense. If you're an AI artist or you are, you make real human music. I mean, that's the best way we can, differentiate the two. And so, yeah. So far, we have more AI music submissions than human submissions, which is not looking good for us. And so, if you're here and you want to join us this Saturday, let's crank up and have a good time. Definitely, you're welcome to come join us. Link tree on my profile. The question for tonight is, how did you get into music? Was it advised to you that you're talented and so get into music? Was it a self-discovery thing? Did you identify you had music skills, you could sing, rap, or even make beats, or, just drum around? Or was it peer pressure? Everybody around you, had a little bit edge to rap, and so you decided, let me also rap. I mean, what is your story? Hallo has been telling us his story. Music is an escape route for him, and so, yeah, man. Thank you all for joining in. Power Tap, we need music in the queue. If you have any problems, definitely let me know. Always happy to help, always here to help. Submission link on my profile. Submission link on my profile. And so if you got music to share, you're trying to promote yourself, definitely come through, bringing music with you. Power Tap, share the live. Let's get more people in the house. The more people we have in here, the more listening ears we have for the music. Nova, did they help? Did it help? Yes, sir. I'm very relaxed. Did it help? Oh, sorry, bro. I mean, okay, maybe it might be something we have to look into. Like we discover new things every day to adjust. And so, the next time you show up here again, it will be a problem solved, yeah? It will be a problem solved. Thank you all for joining in. Definitely tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're here. Bring your music with you. Use the link to my profile to submit your music. Somebody tell TikTok to leave me alone, man. Gifting suspended in this live. They've been suspending me for how many days now? Is it 2 or 3 days now? Can you tell them to leave me alone? I've been behaving myself. Even though I don't know why they suspended my gift. They said I wasn't interacting enough. And I was behaving like AI. Anyway, use the link to my profile to submit your music. Listen, I'm tired, yeah. So use the link to my profile to submit your music. Submissions is free. It's open. Clean Music Review is the name of the game. We're live across multiple platforms. Wherever you're tuned in, definitely appreciate you taking time to come check us out. I was listening to a podcast this afternoon, and this very intelligent gentleman was sharing a lot of, interesting means and ways of how if he was getting into the music game today, how he would go about it. And I found a lot of the information he was sharing very interesting. Now, mind you, this gentleman has worked with a lot of top artists, in America, especially when it comes to Two Chains. He used to be Two Chains manager. And so he was giving a lot of insight on what he would do today if he was releasing music, or if he is an artist. And he said, sometimes we go about the idea of music with too much of, intelligence instead of being practical. We want to say and do, or, do what everybody's doing, But then also, if you're put in a room and you're blindfolded and you're given a target to shoot at, and you don't have any clue where the target is, would you shoot one at a time, or would you shoot multiple times till you hit your target? What would you do? And then once you hit the target, what do you do from there? And I find that very interesting. And so, like we always want to conform to the industry standard of, you release a music, do ads, do this promo, do that promo, do this and that. But then he was also saying, listen, when you jump into the music game, there's literally no formula. I mean, the way somebody else made it could not be the way you're going to make it, because of where you're based, because of your location. And so for him, if he was going to release, or if he is an artist in 2026, number one, he's going to write down all the things he wants to achieve. He's going to write down all the things he wants to achieve. And this is how he explained, writing down all the things he wants to achieve. He says, the minute you think about something, the thing is an idea. It stays within the realm of, invincible. It stays in the realm of not, being able to physically see the thing you're visualizing, yeah? But as soon as you write it down, you've manifested something from invincible to visible, because you've manifested that thing on paper, and you can see the actual thing you're thinking about on paper. That is the first blueprint. Like, why do you think when they're going to build a house, they don't just go by their imagination, but they have to go and get drawings of the building and get blueprint of the idea onto paper, and then they follow the paper? Why do that just go by what they think? And so what he was saying is, before he jumps into the music space, DB, he would think of all the things he wants to achieve and then manifest them, write them on paper. And I believe in that as well, because at the start of this year, I did, for the first time in my life, I wrote down everything I wanted to achieve in this year. And so far, I have achieved, some of them. Some of them are still work in progress, but I can say for sure, writing down ideas is not just typing them on your phone. I mean, you could type them on your phone, but take a pen and a paper and actually write down your ideas. I'm telling you, it works. I mean, I've seen a lot of rich people and big people say this thing for a very long time, and just this year, the beginning of this year, I decided, all right, cool. If everybody that is very wealthy is saying this is how they start their year, by writing down everything they want to do, I mean, it won't cost me anything to write down my ideas. And so I just took a chance and did it this year. And every time I look at the paper, I can see some of the things coming off the paper. Like, I can see some of the things that I wrote down. I'm actually, practically achieving them, which is crazy. But yeah, if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. But if you believe it, give it a try. You come back and tell me, something happened. Anyway, so yeah, he said, the first thing he would do is he would write down everything he wants to achieve. And then after he writes down everything he wants to achieve, he's going to go ahead and record no, he's going to go ahead and find people that believes in the journey he's about to go on. And so, most importantly, he's going to find producers. Now, he also said, sometimes we all want to go to the people that are popular, but how about the young child, the young kid somewhere who is very talented, nobody knows, and very hungry to work? And so instead of, chasing after what everybody's chasing after, look for the young person that is hungry to work and, have a deal with them. Like Billie Eilish and his brother, they built their own empire even before they became popular, and so his brother produced her brother produced her music, and then as the brother produced her music, they grew a fan base together, and so from there, it evolved, and now she is where she is now. And so find yourself somebody who will understand and explain to them the journey, and also give them percentages of every work you do together. Don't say you're going to pay them. Don't promise them something you can't afford. Let them understand that it is going to be a journey that is not going to involve money, but your business partners. Just the same way you would go to find somebody you want them to come and invest in your business. Take your producer as your your business partner who is ready to invest with you. And so you do share some percentages. Yeah. And then from there, make a lot of music, because this is exactly what he said. Every 6 weeks, you're going to drop a song. You're going to release a song, whether you want to release a project, whether you want to, but he said mainly release an album. Every 6 weeks, release an album. But I'm thinking that's a bit crazy, but but this is exactly his words. And so I'm just trying to echo exactly what he said. I mean, this is from a podcast I listened to, and, I found a lot of the things he said very practical and very important and also useful as well. And so you could also learn something from all these things I'm sharing with you. And so, step number 1, write your imaginations down. Your visualization, everything you visualize, write it down. And then step number 2, find somebody that believes in the journey you're about to go on. It could be you yourself producing your own music, but you have to learn how to do it properly. And then step number 3, ADB was good. Vanta, I see you. Use a link to my profile to submit your music. I'm sharing a conversation of from a podcast I watched. DB, how you doing? And so if you have music to share with me right now, use the link to my profile. Okay. Is your microphone not working? Because we can't hear you. And so after you move from there, release music every 6 weeks. Now this is how he explained it, and this is how I know I'm also on the same part as well. He says, don't sit around and imagine people will patronize you without you opening shop. So like the same way, and he explained it perfectly. He said something about, this is how streamers are taking all the fan base from artists. Now artists, we like to get in our feelings and sit around and, complain about what is there and what is not there, instead of focusing on what we have. And so this is what he said. He says that the only reason why streamers are taking fan bases from musicians is because the days of when musicians engage in releasing mixtapes, doing cover songs, and also including releasing original music, is gone down. Like these days, I mean, how many artists are releasing mixtapes? There used to be a lot of ways. I didn't mean to join, bro. My new phone bugged out. Hey, don't make Android look bad, man. Don't make Android look bad. Android is not that bad. But hey, listen, if you want to join the screen, you can. Why not? I mean, I need people on the screen. TikTok says I don't interact enough, and so you're still dropping mixtape. Jukes 81. That's good, but and so he was saying, Engage yourself in things that is always going to create a buzz around you. Whether you're releasing mixtapes, whether you're releasing original music, but let your mixtapes be like a warm-up to releasing something of your own. You understand? But you always have to stay open. You always have to stay engaged. You always have to stay visible enough, because in today's world, we are all our own media. Everybody is their own media platform. And so the little you do to show yourself, around, the little people will know of you, the less people will engage. And so just the same way you would walk into a streamer's platform and you will see them streaming to 1 or 2 or 3 people, what they're doing is they're creating an awareness of consistency. Exactly. That is good. Jukes, that is very, very good. Mr. Black, I see you. Big shout outs to you. Thank you all for joining in. Asila L is also here as well. And so the more the song I've put in, I just wrote today. Okay, all right, and recorded on my phone. Just trying to work on my voice, bro. Okay, all right, DB, no problem. And so yeah, Lael, thank you very much for the skip. Let's get some more music in the queue whilst I share this information with all of you. And so, if you're here from the beginning, I was sharing an experience, a conversation I chanced on a podcast that I watched this afternoon. And the gentleman, he shared a lot of insight. I mean, these days, one of my things is to listen to, industry folks, sharing insights on the, on the same music industry. Because a lot of things have changed in the back end and also in the front end as well. And so if you don't take your time to learn and listen to what is going on in the back end, you probably become, you won't have a lot of knowledge about what is happening. Anyway, and so where was I? So releasing music continuously, because and you should use the same strategy as a streamer would use, because streamers, they don't care if there's 1 or 2 people online. They will just make sure that the shop is opened, and they will continuously do what they do. I just wrote this one yesterday. I woke up to the hook. It's funny. I woke up to a hook, but I didn't write mine. And then I couldn't even remember exactly what the idea was later in the afternoon when I wanted to record anyway. And so stay consistently dropping music. Now, you're dropping music for 2 reasons. You're dropping music for visibility, and also you're building a catalog. And so by the time you reach a certain extent with your catalog, you've given yourself more opportunity for people to discover and listen to your music for longer periods of time. You missed God's Gems. Which one is that? Yeah, let's get some more music in the queue. Everybody please power tap. You're giving yourself, more stream time, because whether there's 10 or 5 or 3 people streaming your music, you're also giving them chance to spend more time with you. And also you're building a catalog. Now, your catalog is for the industry you belong to, because somebody could wake up today and say, hey, I've listened to some of your music and I like it and I want to give you XYZ money. DB, are you asking to join intentionally, or is your phone again? Accident again. What phone is that? What phone did you get? Anyway, use the link to my profile to submit your music. We're live on here. Everybody come join us. We need a few more songs to go. And then the last one that I'm going to leave you out of this conversation will be, he said a certain number when it comes to releasing music, and this is from his own experience and what he's seen of, artists who has become something in the industry. And now I don't know how true this is, but I'm going to share it with you and try it, and let's see if there's some truth to this, to what he said. He says out of his own experience, he's identified that everybody that has released music up to 61 songs kind of make a breakthrough into the industry. And so he went ahead and listed a few of the artists that he witnessed released mixtapes and projects up to 61. And they kind of made an impact from there. You've got a long way to go, bro. So I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how true this is, but this is what. How much heat am I allowed to drop in submission? Uh, I'm not shadow banning you. Why would I shadow ban you? I mean, you have a skipping, and so if you want to put another song in, you can put it at the bottom. Yeah. There's You can drop unlimited songs. We just don't want one person stacking up music unless you use any of the other skip options. If you use a global skip, you can maybe do 2 songs in a row. Yeah, and so you know, and so yeah, he said up to 61 songs is what he's identified. People, when they get to the number 65, things starts to change for them, because by that time you have a very huge catalog, and then it kind of spills over. It kind of spills over, and then your music will start entering into places you least expect it to go, without even you controlling the narrative, because you won't be able to control everything. And so, if you were here from the beginning of the conversation and you've heard me, try to explain everything I heard from the podcast, then, some of the things you said in there, practically I'm doing some of them. And so I know it works. Big Man, I see you. Gerard, thanks for joining us. And so, yeah, try some of the things I've mentioned. Let's see if it works, Come back and tell us what you've experienced. Anyway, tonight we will be doing things a little bit different. I'll be asking you what got you into music. And so before I jam your music, you're going to tell us what got you into music, whether you want to join me on the screen and speak, or whether you just want to stay in the chat and drop your messages. It's all good. But you have to tell us a little bit of how you got into music. Was it peer pressure? Were you discovered? Did somebody say, hey, I think you're good with music, and so, give it a go? Or did you self-discover? Did you discover you're good with music, and so you decided, let me jump into music? And, how old were you when you decided, okay, let me try music, or let me do music? And so, yeah, get your pens and papers ready to type. If you don't want to show yourself on the screen, get your pens and papers ready to type. We have 6 songs in the queue. Can we have 4 more songs, and then we can roll? 4 more songs, we should be good to go. Thank you all for joining in. We're live across multiple platforms. Definitely appreciate all of you taking time to come share music with us. Okay, all right, cool. I see we're getting some more music. All right, cool. 3 more to go. After a week, in the middle school, my girl at the time, turns out she asked my best mate out as well, and she chose him. So wait, that made you decided to do music? After a week, she chose him, and I didn't know how to talk to him, so that is crazy. So wait, when your parents were asking you to go to school, you were there doing boyfriend and girlfriend. Anyway, that girl was nice, man. Why would she choose anybody apart from your good friend? That is wild. That's a bit of a hardcore one. Sorry, bro. That's how I found out I could talk through music. Okay. And so, when you recorded your first music, your first song, who did you send it to? Who had you, who had your music first? This account can't go live. I will use the other one. Big Man. Okay, no problem. Interesting, DB. That's very interesting. You see, it's very funny how we all got into music. I've been a saxophonist and a singer since the 7th grade. Okay. DB, hold on. When I get to your turn, I'll ask you so we can have the stories in order. Because it's like you threw your story in too quick. Just him, bro. On a personal one, the rest is history. Okay, all right, cool. I'm in the 8th grade now. What do you mean you're in the 8th grade now? Okay, all right, cool. I mean, the first song in the queue is from La L. Sorry for cutting. But for real though, what got you into music? I mean, is it something to pass time, or is it something you're passionate about? Everybody's going to tell us their story one after the other. If you want to join me on the screen, I think it would be more interesting to hear you speak and tell us, how you go into music. And so far so good. I mean, in the afternoon I did ask the same question, and somebody said, I can't remember exactly what the person said, but he said something about uh he got himself in music, and then he found himself in a hole. Like when you find yourself in something that you least expected to be interested in, but now you happen to do it all the time. And now he's even doing music as a hobby, and so. But anyway, that's a different conversation. Okay, all right. I think Lael wants to come and spill all the tea, and so let's hear what he has to say. What's good,
My
bro?
bro,
Yes, my broski.
how's it going?
Very well. Yourself? Yeah.
I'm very good.
All
Good.
right, cool. I mean,
Very
tell
good.
us, how did the whole music, thing happen to you? Wait, a few questions. A few questions. Did you
Mhm.
discover it yourself? Was it peer pressure? Or did somebody say, hey, I think you're good, give it a go? What was the conversation?
I think it was church pressure. I was raised in the church. No, actually, I started playing saxophone when I was uh, yeah, like I said, when I was in the seventh grade. So,
Yeah,
of course, if you can play any instrument, you're going to get commandeered in church.
yeah,
The pastor's
yeah.
going to make you play. So I'm singing and playing like since I was little, man. So,
Okay,
yeah, that's pretty much been my whole life.
okay. I mean, did you,
So
was it something that you thought, okay, all right, cool. Did you want it to further, or it got to a point where like, okay, let me just do something else?
no, I just I don't think we really thought we had a choice. Honestly, I mean, I love music. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I always did love music, and I think that it was a great way to express myself, my taste. Because I mean, I sang the type of songs that I wanted to sing. I was very contemporary, even when that was very traditional church. But
Right.
so I think it's always been a means of expression for me. Like what I think is relevant, and not only to me but to the people around me. So I've been kind of a always on the edge. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
not just,
Yeah.
I didn't want the traditional stuff. I kind of wanted, like,
Yeah.
where is it headed, kind of. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's been it, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
why AI? I can't tell you. You know what I mean? It's just because it became so easy. I had to throw that in there, right?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So now I'm interested. I'm a bit more interested. Maybe I have to bring you to the artist pop, because I used to last year I was doing a lot of interviews with artists and all that, and just to extend the conversation and get to know them a bit more. And so maybe I'll bring you on the artist pop, and then you can tell us a bit more. How you evolved your music taste, and also evolved into doing other things, all the way to becoming somebody who is very much interested in using AI to make music. Because from what you're saying, you have the skill to play saxophone, and you could also sing naturally.
Yeah.
And so why give
Right.
all that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
give all that responsibility to AI? We don't answer that. We'll have to do a proper interview, and then we're gonna chop it up. Somebody wants to know how old is seventh grade.
Seventh grade. See, seventh grade would have been that would have been in '84. So I was probably well, no, it wouldn't be '84. That'd been in. I was probably 12, 13. I'm probably
12.
13 years old. Around
Okay.
30. Yeah, 12 or 13. Yeah.
Okay, so DB, I hope that answers your question. All right, cool. We're not gonna waste
And I'm
any
only
more
20
time.
now. So yeah. That's,
20,
don't pay
yeah,
attention to this. Let me
yeah,
see. What
20
was
and a
like this?
half.
You know?
Exactly, 20 and a half, exactly. 20 and a half.
For real.
All right,
For real,
cool.
man.
Let's check out this one coming from Lael, bringing us this one, Fallen Sky. He is one of the guys from the AI side on Saturday. And so just know, I've seen some of the music he submitted and I'm thinking, and we only have 3 songs from humans over days. And so, guys, please submit your music for Saturday. It will be interesting. It will be fun, engaging. We're going to have lots of fun on here. Bring your music with you, whether you make human music, AI music. Everybody's allowed to come free flow with us on here. Wait, Big Man, what are you saying? You are what? Big Man says, you are what? He said he's 20 and a half. Why? Is it difficult to believe? I mean, I just turned 18. Don't forget about the beard. Let's check out this one coming from Lael, Falling Sky. Let's go.
The sky is falling, 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 falling.
And before we get so far deep into the music, please, housekeeping rule, we're here to have fun, meet new people, connect, and also promote ourselves. Nobody should disrespect anybody's music or creativity on the platform. If you don't like the music, keep your comments to yourself. If you can advise them on how they can improve the music, please do so. But say it in a nice way, no disrespectful behavior. I will remove you if it's just 2-3 of us in here that are going to have a great time without, cramping on each other like crabs in a bucket. I would prefer that than, having a million people here, everybody misbehaving. We don't like that. Yeah? All right, cool. Let's go back on this one. Fallen Sky coming from Lael. Let's go.
The sky is falling, 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 falling. The sky is falling,
The sky is falling, 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 falling.
the sky is falling, falling, falling. The sky is falling.
Let's go.
The sky is falling. The sky,
The sky is falling. People stand staring, looking up in the air. Word in the news, people beware. They say they watching for what's coming to earth. The spirit of fear for what will occur. What the Bible calls Phobotron. Monsters coming down from the sky. It sounds pretty crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Signs in the earth and heavens above. Men's hearts failing from whatever it was. Mysterious sounds, they seem to surround the unseen ground. We're seeing it now. Wondrous sights, like stars in the night, illuminate the sky. Ominous lights, seek the Most High. The sky is falling.
the sky, the sky, the sky, the sky,
The sky is falling.
like chicken little.
We out here crying. The sky's falling, dipping way down. People looking around. The sky is falling. Things are hitting the ground. Thunderous sounds where darkness prevails. Evil abounds. People are bound to a real curiosity. The whole earth is filled with atrocities. I can't understand. It's a loss to me. Taking in crap like a colostomy.
The sky,
The Bible declared how it's gonna be. The writing's on the wall, so it appears to me that the sky is falling, 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 falling. The sky is falling, 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 falling. Can you hear him calling? He keeps saying, the sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Let's go.
The sky is falling.
Okay, this is music coming from La L. He says the sky is falling. Falling Sky is the title. This is unreleased music. He only came up with this one is it yesterday or this morning? Yeah, man. Sweet, sweet music. I mean, I feel like, he got a revelation that he's sharing with us through the music. You can't take everything in the music for little, for just what you're listening to. Because sometimes we do get, messages sent to us, depending on how ready we are or not, a message will be bestowed upon you to deliver. Like Moses was given a responsibility to deliver the children of God from bondage, there's always going to be a message given to you. It could be a message of happiness. It could be a message of revelation. It could be a message of awareness. It could be a message of liberation. It could be a message of education, redemption. I mean, it could be anything. And so, yeah, man, I feel like this is one of them songs, man. Big shout outs to you. Thanks for sharing. Bring us more anytime, any day. Use the link tree on my profile to submit your music. Submissions is opened. If you're here for the first time, thank you very much for taking your time to come check us out. Yes, it could be a message of bad governance. It says it could be a message of Tinubu. Listen, I don't want no wahala. Big man, you and this your Tinubu wahala. Don't come and give me no problem. I would have been. It would have been a week late if I had to wait for human. We know, don't shade us. We know, we're trying our best. I mean, yeah. Imagine me trying to recording a beat. Big Man gave me, and from last night to tonight, I've done one verse and half. I keep toiling with ideas in my head, but I don't know what to put on there. Anyway, all right. Big shout outs to you. Bring us more anytime in the day. Definitely we're recommending this for radio. When you're ready to submit, the chance is always there for you. In your notifications, invitation will be waiting for you. You wrote 2 songs yesterday. All right, cool. I see why we didn't see you here last night then. Okay, we'll leave this one on 70 on the scorecard. Bring us more anytime, any day. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, 1551, story by, who has this one? Nova. Okay, this is Nova. Nova, what is your story? Oh, wait, I think Nova already told me his story already. Where is Nova? Nova, what is the story behind the music? Jump on the screen and have a quick conversation. Where Nova? Is Nova in here? Why? Why is TikTok hiding some of the messages? Because I can see your message on my thing here, but I can't see your messages in the chat. He says, let me type. Okay, all right. Give us a quick brief on how you found yourself in music. Okay, all right. Showing up now. 70% is like a C plus on a grading scale. It's not. I mean, it's not. You can't put it the same way. When you put it the same way, it makes it. Yeah, yeah, no, it's not. It's not the same way. I've already explained it to you, bro. Bro, come on. Say C plus. I mean, it's better than C plus. Like 70% in today's world of music is like 100. It's like A plus pro. I don't know if there's A plus pro, but yeah, I'd say A plus, man. All right, cool. I started making music ages ago in secondary school at the first year using a really bad DAW. Okay, no, but the question is, how did you identify yourself with music? Did somebody recommend music to you? Like, maybe they heard you sing and they're like, oh, hey, maybe you can sing. And so, yeah, give it a go. Or was it self-discovery or was it peer pressure? Did you go to church that required you to play an instrument? Did you, join the school choir that required you to come and sing? I mean, how did you find yourself in music? Yeah. Okay, all right. And then whilst he's typing, we will go on to check out the music. After that, by the time he finished typing, we're probably halfway through the song, and then we can see what his response is. Let's check out this one coming from Nova. Listen, guys, I didn't bring, the side panel there for it to be a spectacle, yeah? You guys need to jump in there, else I'll start drawing people into the side, into the panel, yeah? Please come and fill the spaces. These are VIP seats, yeah? Come and put yourself in there before I drag you in there. I'm trying to get away from the ban TikTok has imposed on me, and so please come and put yourself in a seat.
Sometimes it's difficult even for me to understand what I've become. And harder still to remember what I once was.
Okay, Nova says, I definitely found myself more in music as I began really listening and appreciate what I listened to. Okay. I mean, what would you say this was? What age was this? Okay, Nova says, I'll definitely say I started doing this around 16, 17 during some rough times in my life. Around that time, what were your go-to type of music? Why am I fumbling all over the place? What were your go-to type of music? And he also goes on to say, and that really helped me with making my music. Okay, this is music coming from Nova on this one, sharing his experience on how he got into music. I mean, we've already heard from Lael, he was influenced through church at a very younger age, Nova also says, bad times definitely gave him a chance to listen to some more music. And, so, and then from there, he developed, his senses for music. My go-to music then and now would definitely be obscure drum and bass tracks. Any favorite artist out there before, earlier on, or now that you kind of stuck to their style of music, and if you can say they mostly influenced what you're making now.
Sometimes it's difficult even for me to understand what I've become.
Gabanchi, don't even start.
Once was. I've invited you here because I want you to help me tell my story.
You wait till it's your turn. Okay, Nova. This is music coming from Nova. He says story by Code Name. So wait, which one is your artist name? Is it Nova or is it Code Name? Okay, all right, cool. I mean, tonight, when it's your turn for us to hear your music, you're going to tell us how you go into music. And so, Code Name. All right, cool. So the artist's name is Code Name. Okay, now my go-to music. Okay, cool. We've already read that already. Are there any artists, from your, when you were younger, you listened to, or even now, you still listen to them and they kind of help you shape your music? Came up with it on a whim at a college course where you came up with the name. I mean, is there any nice story behind? Guys, come on the screen, man. I feel like when we talk, it's more interesting. Type in for me to read it. I will not read it under the context of how you're typing it. Like the beauty of what you're typing will be felt more if you show up on the screen and you express yourself, your own way. And so please, you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Yeah, if you don't want to, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to. Just show up on the screen. Let's hear you speak. Tell your story your own way. You get me? Yeah, man. I feel like when somebody's telling a story by themselves, they express themselves better than me reading what they are typing. Okay, all right. Thanks for showing my music. This is your platform. Code Name. I just remembered you've been on here lots of time. Yeah, where have you been though? You've been gone for a minute. Yeah, man. Bring us more music anytime, any day. See, 2 people trying to join us on the screen, but I'm not able to accept. What's going on? Accept. And then who else? There's one more person.
My gosh.
Yeah. Why did it wait, hold on. Who else am I not able to accept? Big Mine. Is he still here or has he disappeared?
Well, he's dangerous.
Okay, all right. I'm able to accept him now. Okay, for some reason his is not coming through. Anyway, use a link to my profile to submit your music. I've been off because I forgot to make me How'd you forget to make music? Code Name, what's going on? Hey, who is giving me feedback? You use some headphones, man, please. Big Man, that's you. Use some headphones, please. Okay, all right, cool. Code Name says he hasn't been on here for a while because he forgot to make music. Interesting take. Anyway, big shout outs to you. Well done. Bring us more anytime, any day. I'll give you a like on the
now.
Yes, very, 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 very good. All right, cool. I'll give you 78 on this one. Yeah, man. I mean, I feel like this one didn't have a lot of variations to it. I don't know if you're still working on it or this is like a complete song, but I feel like it needs a bit of variation, to add some more texture to the music. The vocal chops in there is nice from the beginning and the ending as well. But the main body of the music, I felt like it was a bit too straight, and so maybe a few breaks here and there, add some transitions here and there. Maybe also is the style of the music. That some of the music is when a DJ is spinning it, because they do like their mixing and they do like their scratches and stuff, it makes it more interesting. But when you come to like say, the field of streaming music and listening to music and sharing music with fans, for me, I feel like adding a few more dynamics to the music makes it more interesting. And so yeah, if you can add some more layers to it, I think it would be more nice. Big shout outs to you. Bring us more anytime. I think it's drum and bass, maybe a different type of drum and bass, but it kind of had the whole drum and bass type of approach to it. Okay, big shout outs to you. Bring us more. We have radio, and so if you want to submit your music for radio, when you go to your notifications, you would see exactly what we have on there. Also, we have Sound Shop. Yeah, we need more music in the Sound Shop, and so do your best to upload your music in the Sound Shop for streaming. Or even if you want to sell your music as well, you can do that as well. Okay, let's go to Ishi. All right, come and tell us what's the story behind you jumping into music, boss. Thank you all for joining in. Power Tap Share the Live. We're not even 5K likes in. This is not looking good.
No.
Ishi Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Okay.
My story, let's see. Where should I begin? Once upon a time.
No. We don't want to know what's up for the time. The question is very the question is very simple. Hold on. Let me break it down to you. The question is very simple. Were you influenced? Was it peer pressure or was it self-discovery? When I say were you influenced, did somebody hear you sing or make music and thought, you're good at it, give it a go? And peer pressure, everybody around you was doing it, and so you thought, okay, cool. Maybe it could be in church or it could be in, outside of church or somewhere, you meet with your friends and everybody's rapping, and so you thought, let me also rap. Or, was it self-discovery? You just felt like, every time you heard music, it changes something in you. It makes you happy, makes you, it brings you some type of happiness, and so you thought, okay, let me give it a go. What was the defining point?
I'd say the person that influenced me was my mother. So my mother and all my aunties were all in choir in church.
Okay.
So they could harmonize, they could play instruments because they played the harp, they played the guitar.
Right.
My mom played piano. So
wow.
I was not lucky to get all that, especially the singing part. So,
or maybe you just didn't go to church. You didn't go to church enough to learn.
No. I tried out choir. So I said in soprano, then my voice refused to break for some reason. So I ended up leaving. But one thing I really enjoyed
hold on. With this voice, you skipped bass, you skipped anything else and went to soprano.
Everything. No. When I was younger, my voice was that.
Okay.
That high.
Okay. All right, cool.
So I ended up, getting into drama club.
Right.
And ended up playing drums. So the fact that I could carry a beat is what really drew me towards, creating beats. Okay. Then, of course, through high school, I started DJ, and that's what I've been doing for pretty much a long time. So I DJ the big parties.
Okay.
Like the proms and all that. So I'd be the DJ. Okay. I never really, So that's what sort of drew me towards music.
Okay, so that is the brief story behind Ishi's influence towards music or interest towards music. It came from the family, mommy, aunties, everybody had musical skills, performed in church, and then he took that inspiration from there into school, became a drummer, and also became a DJ as well, and it's been a thing, till date. And so, yeah, man. Thanks for sharing. Let's go check out his music. Live in your mind. Is it live in your mind or live in your mind? Which one is it?
Live in your mind.
Live in your mind is the title on this one. I'm not too sure this one is out. Yeah. Let's see what it sounds like.
What you tell yourself still? What you tell yourself still?
Let's go.
Every word find way. What you tell yourself still? Mind talk. Fat loop spin, repeat phrase. Small word shape, long days. Ideas grow where focus land. Patterns form without command. What you plant inside, thought often grow without being taught. Some doubt loud for attention. Still believe, change direction. Quiet shifts build momentum. New outlook still extend. Funny how perceptions steer. Path become more clear.
Let's go.
Shape behavior. Mind that navigator. Clear aim, move cleaner. Confidence grow deeper. Repeat thought, reinforce. Ideas gain force. Small shift create change. Outcome rearrange. One. You do yourself straight. Shape how you move each day. Mind works, guide pathway. What you do yourself straight.
Okay, there's his music coming from Ishi on this one. He says, live in your mind.
So the thought plant seed. Action follow where mind lead. If you repeat strength internally, results show externally.
Action follows where your mind is, and so when you think about it, you gotta put in some action.
Me prepare from here. Me choose thought carefully. That affect reality.
And you see, from the story I was telling before the live stream started, from a quote I picked from an interview I listened to, the gentleman said, when you think of it, you have to write it down. You have to manifest it. You have to bring it into the physical realm. Writing is translating ideas into physical realm. And when you think about it, think of it, how do people who wants to build, why do they have to have a blueprint of the building before they build it? Because you have to be able to see what you visualize.
Mind words, guide pathway. What you tell yourself straight. Mind up.
And so thinking of the idea only is not enough. Blood clot.
Guard your thoughts wisely.
Let's go. This is music coming from Ishi. He says, live in your mind. You gotta live in your mind and manifest. Because even if you live in your mind only and you don't manifest through your actions, it's not going anywhere. Everybody has the same thoughts. It will surprise you how many people have the same thoughts as you, or people, visualize the same things as you. Whoever is able to physically and practically manifest what they think becomes the owner of the idea. You get what I'm saying? And so you can't walk into a courtroom and say, hey, I thought of this idea first, and so, I own it. No, it's whoever is able to put a blueprint and put it on paper becomes the actual physical owner of it. You can't copyright a thought. You can't copyright an idea. You can copyright it only when you put it on paper and you have a structure to it and you have a breakdown of it and you have recording showing when you first wrote it down as a blueprint, physical material. Yeah, and so big shout outs to all of you. Bring us more anytime. Ishi, definitely appreciate you. All right, cool. Mind you, I dance in my mind. When it comes to dancing in the mind, yeah, I think I'm a better dancer for sure. Big man, you're not serious. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing your music, Ish. You know the deal. Thanks for the skip as well. Bring us more music anytime. All right, cool. Let's go to, let's put you on the homepage, man. Let me put you on the homepage. Let me make you a star boy. Let's put some light on you. Yeah, man. All right, cool. Let's go on to the next one. We have La L coming in again. I mean, we've already heard his story. If he wasn't here earlier on, then you probably missed his story. But I'll give you a summary again. So he started from the church, learned how to play instrument, can't actually sing, sing properly. But he's evolved through years of making music, and now his choice of or preference of making music is through high technology. That's all I'll say. Let's check out this one. Top Down is the title. Let's go. If you want to share music with us, link trees on my profile. If you are on TikTok, if you happen to be on any of the other platforms, you can use the link in the chat. I have a link pinned in the chat for you. All you have to do is to click the link in the chat to submit your music. Submissions is free. You can also use the skip option to move yourself up the queue if you don't want to stay here for a while.
Top down, top down, top down. Top down. Top down. Yeah. Man, I gotta keep it real with you. You wildin'. They better come and get you. You only got one more game to go right in. You be acting like you know something, like you been there, done something. But wait a minute, let me tell you something. You don't know nothing. Beach buzz, don't make you grown until you're doing it on your own. Big talk, but what you know? Top down. I'm looking from the top down, baby. How you telling me what to do? When I'm here standing over you, looking from the top.
Let's go.
I got the high ground, looking from the top down. You ain't never been in my shoes when I had to do what it do, and now I'm standing over you, high on a hill, light so bright, you all in your field.
Okay, and so these are the gentlemen we're facing on Saturday. If you make real human music, make sure we don't get our backside whooped, because these guys, they don't play around, especially with Ishi and Lael on the same team. Trouble in paradise.
This is top down, top down.
And if you guys make me lose on Saturday, oh my days, nobody should come back here and tell me why are you playing AI music. We'll have a big problem.
Looking from the top. This is top down now. What you talking about?
Okay, so Lael says I write and AI does the production.
You can't chop down. You didn't plan it. I had to plan it. I dug in the mud, seeds in the ground. Look where I am now. You looking like what? You thought I was born up here, like I didn't fight to get here, like I didn't have any struggles, like I never had no fears. Through all the pain, through all the tears, didn't care how long it took, man, it took years. But I'm here, seen clear from the top down. I'm looking from the top down, baby.
I mean, so far, when you look into the human versus AI arena, we have more AI artists submitting your music. And so the question is, are they more serious than, human artists? Are we out there just complaining without, taking opportunity when it's given? Is this how we're going to lose our spot to AI artists? Because they don't just talk, they show up to the job. Yes, of course. Why not? I want to see how you guys will lose. I want to see how all of you will lose together. Lael, Ishi, Mr. Black. Who else? Who else is on the AI team? Kassane. Who else? Who else do we have on the AI team? Sri as well. Listen, they have Avengers on their team, man. I'm buying robots to help in construction company too. Wait, you want to stay home now? This one wants to stay home and have robots doing the job for him. This is crazy. Hey, big shout outs to all of you, man. This is good vibes. Deomatic, I see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're good. Let's see. You have a secret weapon in your pocket. Listen, as it stands now, even if the competition doesn't happen, you guys have won already because you have more music in there than us. You have more people submitting than us. I don't know what my people are doing. It's like they are all talk, no action. Anyway, I'm waiting to see if they're going to show up in the last minute. Yeah. All right, cool. This is music from Lael. Top Down is the song title. Definitely big shout outs to you. Bring us more. I mean, you're good vibes, man. I like the energy. Yeah, man. Okay, all right. Let's move on to the next one. I'll give you a like on recommend this for radio, spotlight you on the homepage as well. And then this is what's gonna happen. Score you 70. I know you're trying to move the bar from 70, but probably take some time. When I fully start hearing your voice on the beats, yes, then maybe we can elevate the score. 70.5, innit? Power Tap, share the live, guys. Let's get some more Power Taps in. Before we jam your music, you're going to tell us a little bit of the story behind the music, just so that we all know how you came through with the music thing. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next one. Thanks for the skip as well. Definitely appreciate that. Okay, we have DB up next. DB, I mean, I know you jumped in your story whilst we were talking to Lael, but you might have to rephrase again. Are you gonna join us on the screen, or do you want to type? I think you should join us on the screen. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. Sorry, guys. Not your AI music and recorded on my phone. So sorry about quality. Yeah, bro, I would say therapy. My family sleeping. Okay. You did say that already. Yes, sorry, my bro. Okay, so music was therapy. Oh, yes, because you had a bit of a little situation at what grade? What year were you? As a man, there's no one to talk to, so music was the way for me. Okay. Like 5. Oh, so you got your heart broken at 5 and you decided, okay, music is where I'm going to, yeah, but 5 years old though. You got heartbroken 5 years old? That is way too early. 5 years old, I was just running around with my friends, plucking mangoes from, collecting mangoes from people's mango trees and stuff. I was just running around the neighborhood, man, just eating from people's houses, man. What the hell? 5 years old? That's school years. I know, but I'm thinking 5 is too early, man. Anyways, your story, definitely appreciate you sharing that. It's nothing wrong with organic music. I still sing organically and play a real sax. Okay, all right, cool. Let's check out this one. Exactly, borrowing mangoes. Exactly. Listen, do you know how interesting it is when you go into somebody's house and they have all these mangoes on the floor and we have to pick them, collect them, and just run around? We didn't have no internet, and so nobody really cared about what was going on in the internet. I mean, internet was there, but it wasn't as popular as today. We didn't have no phone. None of my friends had any phones, and so we had to meet. Huh? What is this? Listen, at this point in time, if you guys do not help me evolve, let's move our streaming to Soundforge Arena, it will be a problem because TikTok says we're bullying somebody on here. It says live restricted for some audience. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason, harassment and bullying. I mean, please, have we bullied anybody on here? Yeah. I don't know, man. I feel like crying. Right now, I feel like crying because I don't know what TikTok wants from me. Which guy? Which guy from last night? Wait, saying mango is a bad thing? Saying mango is a bad thing now? I can't say mango? Oh, wait, does saying mango mean something else in a different language? Because I don't know. What is this? Yo, this is heartbreaking, man. My heart is broken in so many different ways right now. But yo, as it stands now, they're restricting me from receiving gifts. I have a 3 days ban. Guess you got to be nice all the time. Deomatic, really? All the time, which is not real feedback. Some people are so listen, I've not even done no feedback on anybody's music. Like, we're just, having people tell us how they go into music. And I'm sharing how, we used to run around and pick mangoes. Yeah, anyway, forget about it, man. Right now, I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like crying. I feel like crying, man. They say big men don't cry, but right now I feel like crying, man. Somebody needs to help me here because maybe I don't understand the language of what is going on. Let me take a screenshot. I'm going to post this right now. I don't understand why TikTok is doing this to me. It's been happening 4 days now. They won't leave me alone. Yeah. Dear TikTok. Why? This. Hey, sorry guys, I have to. Let me post this one because this is false accusation / false alert. This is not looking good, man. Yeah. Yo, listen, right now I'm tired. I don't even know what to do again because if I say something, TikTok is just being on my case, man. I don't know. Like, as if banning me is not enough, Yeah. Hold on. How do I add more pictures to what I've taken? I want to add another picture. Am I able to add another picture? You know what? Let me just. Afrobeat. TikTok is just giving me pain, man. They're giving me pain. They're giving me trouble. They're accusing me of bullying when we haven't bullied anybody on here. All the people I've had in the live are still here. If I'd bullied anybody, they won't be here. False accusation. And I don't know if it's because I was talking about mango. Yeah, they're restricting the live, even making it worse. Anyway, we'll do what we have to do. Big shout outs to all of you. Let's check out music coming from DB. Kitchen Cleaner is the song title. Let's go.
I'm a kitchen deep cleaner, double cuss like Aaron Keener, like my sneaker. Found love, but I still, you know what, didn't wanna make it stop. Think I got it from my pops, I'm a cheater. Cold hearted, I'm a creature. All alone in this world, I've been all alone in this world, and I just wanna feature. But I ain't trying to teach a leech to be a leader. So I'm better off, better off. No one even cares how I've been getting on. I was way too high to see the shoes that I was stepping on. Get it wrong, yeah, that's how I'm getting
Congratulations.
strong. I'm not with them cause they've been getting high to get along. Don't belong, sober I still make a song. Yeah, it ain't my favorite one. Used to like 'em all, used to favor one. Switch and now you favor none. If you favored once, then had you switch up on the rating, son? Know that I've been gone, I got the tunes that you've been waiting on. Post it and I'm taking off. I've been working, waking up. That any time I'm making up. Sad that I was ever gone. Outside on a homeless one. Didn't have a family, I wanted one like home and son. Back then I just home and run. Wasn't scoring points, I'm outside surfing on the sofa one. Surfing on the wave like now, I'd rather be the only one. Help is what I focus on, that's why I ain't been smoking on the dog. I don't mean Doberman.
Okay.
I'm a kitchen deep cleaner, double cross like Aaron Keener, like my sneaker. Found love, but I still, you know what, didn't wanna make it stop. Think I got it from my pops, I'm a cheater. Cold hearted, I'm a creature. All alone in this world, I've been all alone in this world, and I just wanna feature. But I ain't trying to teach a leech to be a leader. So I'm better off, better off. No one even cares what I've been getting on. Hey.
Okay, this is a quick freestyle coming from DB. He recorded this one on his phone, and so more so like when you're trying to catch a quick one before you forget it. Yeah, I mean, I think the concept and what you're talking about is very, is a good storytelling vibe. If you decide to move it into recording it as a natural song, I think you'd make a beautiful song out of this. And so yeah. Don't waste the idea. Make use of it, yeah? Big shout outs to you. Okay, all right, cool. That is DB coming through with this one as well. Definitely appreciate you. Good to see you back on the platform. Yeah, I mean, because this is not a full concept of a song, I'm not going to score this one. We're going to allow this one to slide. Okay, all right, cool. Let's go to... Who has the song Spaced? Who has the song Spaced? We're live across multiple platforms wherever you're joined in. Yes, Maji, definitely appreciate you. Good to see you. Yes, Ishi, no problem. You could also join me on the screen if you want to. I have VIP seats in the front on the screen. If you want to join us, you can definitely join us. But you need to tell us, give us a bit of a brief story on, how you got into music. Was it peer pressure? Was it advised? Or it was self-discovery? You listen to a few songs and you feel like, maybe this is me here. Who has the song Spaced? Your live got banned on my main account. I know, mine. I don't know what they're doing to me, man. I haven't done anything. TikTok they're just on me for no reason. I don't know why. At this point in time, yeah, if I disappear from streaming, you guys know why, innit? Unless all of you agree with me and you show up onto Soundforge Arena in the daytime and also in the nighttime, and then we only stream on Soundforge Arena and broadcast it to some of the other platforms. But then it also means you have to bring us your file. So under 18 can't see your live now. Oh, is it? why are they restricting the life to only under 18? Have we said anything that is out of place here? Spaced. Who has a song Spaced? Who has a song Spaced? Okay, I don't think this person is here. Let's go to okay, Shooting Star, Big Mine. What is the story? How did you discover music in your life?
So like when I started music was when I was in primary school.
Yeah.
I used to play the piano and saxophone for
Okay.
the school, and we play like church events and other stuff,
Right.
mainly for the school. And then at some point I stopped
Yeah.
because of my parents. They said I should focus in school and all that.
Yeah.
And my mom
Yeah.
was an artist. She's still an artist.
Okay.
And my dad is a DJ.
Oh.
So music like has been an influence in my life. And my grandma also loves music. Like everyone in the family loves music.
Okay.
But
Okay.
because of the expectations they had of me, I was leaning more to, technology and other stuff.
Right.
And then when I downloaded FL Studio
Right.
when I was in high school, when I got my first laptop. But then I didn't understand. It looked like the way it looked, it was so intimidating.
Maze.
And then I deleted it.
Right.
I deleted it.
Yeah.
And then my mom was supposed to record, and the producer came to the house.
Yeah.
That was the first time seeing like proper production,
Right.
recording, beat making, everything.
Yeah.
And then I was so interested. I downloaded FL Studio again, but I could not
Okay.
use it. I deleted it until I came to university for my first year.
Right.
And then I was on social media. I was seeing all these producers making beats and all that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I will take my time to learn it. So I used 2 years
Yeah.
to learn FL Studio and production, beat making and production in
Okay.
full. That was how
Okay.
I, enter
Okay.
music. So it was more of like peer pressure, like family.
Okay. Okay.
So I like music was everything in my life. Everything going on, there was music.
Okay. All right, and so that is a brief story from Big Mine. I mean, music has always been in the house. To have your mom be an artist and also your dad be a DJ, I mean, there's no way you can escape that. And so, yeah, that is a very beautiful story. Big shout outs to you. Shooting Star is the title on this one. Go ahead.
And they were shocked. They were like, "Oh, I didn't know you were going to go into music at all."
Okay.
So like they didn't even know that I was learning FL Studio until I sent my mom my first beat, and she was like, "Wow!" And then she heard it, which it was not industry standard.
Yeah.
But then I eventually started making proper industry standard beats, and then she was in shock. She was like, "Wow!" She didn't know I could learn such a thing.
Okay. I mean, it's even more interesting when parents discover the talent of their kids and they are supportive of it as well. I feel like some of us, if we had earlier support, I mean, we would have been superstars by now. But instead of running after us, asking us to go do some other things, they could have just encouraged us to stay focused. I mean, education is very important because I mean, the way I'm able to express myself, in English is not by chance, it's through education. And so education is definitely important. You also need to understand how to read and write and also calculate your money because you don't want anybody taking advantage of you. And so, education is very important, but also sidelining educating with talent. I feel like education with talent, is a big push because you never know, man. Talent is given. Talent is a blessing. And so you can't steer somebody away from their talent. But anyway, this is what it is. We can't get into that now. Big Mine, definitely big up to you and your parents for allowing you to educate and also, grow your skills in music as well. I like that a lot. And so big shout outs to the parents, man. Let's check out this one coming from Big Mine, Shooting Star. Let's go. Everybody bar. Hey, Nightmare, I see you. Big shout out to you, bro. Yes, so. Yeah. This is music coming from Big Mine on this one. He says this is titled Shooting Star. Definitely big shout outs to you. I feel like you need to start putting together maybe some Afrobeat instrumental albums and stuff. You know, you could actually be releasing instrumentals. I have been releasing instrumentals for some time now. And, you know, it's also part of what I do, you know. Instead of having the music sitting around and, you know, waiting for what is not there, you know, just put it together as an album and release it. You could distribute it as well. If an artist hears any of your beat and they still want to work with you on it, you could still you do the song and still release it as well, and also make some more revenue. And so, yeah, if you find yourself making a lot of instrumentals, put it into an album and release it. It's music as well. And so, yeah, big shout outs to you. Keep it up. Bring us more anytime, any day. I mean, would you say this one is complete or this is still work in progress? Okay, that is music from Big Mine. Is he here or is he sleeping? Okay, all right, cool. We're going to spotlight this one for the homepage as well. Let's put some star shine on you. It says the mix quality is 78 over 100, and so yeah, it looks like this is still one of the ones under still work in progress. It turned to Afro. Oh, this was your earlier message. Wait, what were you trying to make before it turned into Afrobeat? Still work in progress. All right, cool, no problem. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Who do we have here? Forever in my head. Who has a song Forever in My Head? The type of song your guys play. Big Man, I don't understand what you type. Who has a song Forever in My Head? You always on my mind. Forever in My Head. Who has a song Forever in My Head? Are you here? Oh. So you're trying to make EDM and it turned into Afrobeat. At this point in time, I give up on you. The last time you tried to do hip hop, it turned into Afrobeat, and now you're trying to do EDM, and it still turned into Afrobeat. Yeah, yeah, just stay in Afrobeat, man, because it looks like Afrobeat is hugging you right now. It won't let you do anything else. Forever in My Head. Who has a song Forever in My Head? I'm pretty sure TikTok is just blocking us from receiving messages. Oh my days. Okay, now let's go on to Dance All Night. Who has a song Dance All Night? Dance All Night. But is the beat? Yeah, the beat is fire, man. I mean, I just feel like it needs maybe some few breaks here and there, add some more variations to it. I mean, if it's turned into Afro beats, then you might as well go all out. You know how to make dope Afro beats, and so just add a few elements and just go all out, and just make into an Afro beat. All right, let's check out this one coming from Nightmare, and this one is titled Dance All Night. Nightmare, what is the story behind the music? How did you get into music? Was it through influence? Was it through peer pressure? Was it through self-discovery? I mean, how did you identify, okay, music is something that I like, let me do it? You have to tell us a bit of the story behind it. If you want to join me on the screen, you can definitely show up on the screen. Yeah, but how did you identify this is what I want to do? Somebody would say, hey, my friends were all rapping or they were making music, and so, I felt like something I can also do. Somebody would say, hey, in the house, everybody made music, in church, and so what is the story behind you discovering music? Not what you do music as now, because somebody could be doing it as a hobby now or as a profession now. But, what got you into even considering music as a hobby? Big shout outs to all of you in here. If you have music to share with us, use the link tree on my profile to submit your music. Submissions is opened. Everybody's allowed to come share. Any style of music is allowed. Any language is allowed. Music policy is definitely clean. Radio edits only. I was just influenced by The Weeknd, especially his old project, and I always wanted to be like him. Okay, so I mean, do you have any skill in any, like, are you sing? Do you make beats? Are you an instrumentalist? I mean, what is? But I know my limitations. So when I heard of Suno AI, I tried my magic there and it worked. Okay. So basically engineer. Oh, I see. And so The Weeknd was your influence, and then Suno came in and you thought, okay, maybe I cannot sing like The Weeknd, but AI can. And so let's use AI to make the music. That's very interesting. All right, let's check out this one. Dance All Night. Let's go. Play the music. Let's go. Big energy.
Lights flashing, yeah, we lit in the zone. Bass hitting heavy.
Infects on Kick, thanks for the follow.
Got me feeling like home. She move like water, body wave on the low. Pull up in the section, everybody know. No cap, we vibing, no time for the fake. Pour another cup, let the rhythm take. Eyes low, move high, we on the night. Dance floor earthquake, feel the aftershock ride. Got the energy tripping, no brakes on the ride. She with the axe man, yeah, she down for the vibe. Chain swinging, heavy glow under the strobe. We turning out loud, never letting it go. Crowd hype phones uppercutting the scene. Sweating, yeah, mixing, living the dream. Turn it louder, let it take control. we sink, no one's sitting it down. Sweat dripping, but we chasing the sound. She whisper in my ear, don't ever slow. Got the whole club lit, still in the show. Roll through the night like we on the strip. Bottles popping, yeah, we never slip. From the front to the back, everybody move. This the type of vibe we can't refuse. Chain spinning fire, keep the tempo high. Girls on the speakers, touching the sky. We lost in the moment, no clock on the wall. Just bass in our chest, answering the call. Neon glow, painting faces in the dark. Hands to the ceiling, leave a mark. Energy electric, can't turn it down. This night's forever, we own the town. Under the stars, we feel so alive. In this moment, we truly thrive. Hand in hand.
There's this music coming from, Nightmare. Which one do you really prefer? Is it Nightmare or the other name? You know, I always struggle to remember the other one.
Still going strong, hands in the air, scream it out loud. Party never dies in this crowd.
Dance All Night is the song title, unreleased music. Both are perfect, okay.
Baby, lose your mind. All night, all time, till the end.
Exclusive unreleased music. We get unreleased music on here, like, daily dose. On a daily dose, every single night, you will be hearing fresh new ideas being crafted, even sometimes within on the spot. When they make the music on the spot, they bring it to us and say, hey guys, let's check it out. And so if you're a fan of listening to music before they go global, definitely this is where you find lots and lots and lots of exclusive music. Big shout outs to you. Nightmare on this one. Keep it up. Bring us more anytime, any day. Also, let me remind you, this weekend, Saturday is going down. TS, thanks for joining us. It's going down Human versus AI Music Challenge, music battle. We're taking it to the battlefield. Let's score this, let's settle this difference. The first battle is going to be clearing the space to know who owns the arena. And then the second event is going to be who is going to dominate. And then the third event is going to be who owns the arena. And so, this is going to be an ongoing battle for years between human and AI. I put my song there in AI versus human. I saw your music and I was shaking. I'm going to be honest. If I compare the songs the AI artists are bringing and the songs from the human artist, I feel like this is going to be a very long weekend for us. It's probably going to be a very, very long weekend for human artists. If they don't show up with all the good music I know they have, this is really going to be a long weekend. How many songs can we? So the first round, you only have one song. And then when we get to the second round, you get the chance to swap your music. And so you will have the chance to swap your music if you make it into round 2. And then if you make it into round 3, you get to swap your music again. And so the more you evolve, the more we give you the chance to swap your music. If you think that same music can get you to the top, you're allowed to use the same song, but you can also swap the music around. And so for the first round, you keep the same song and then you keep swapping if you want to swap as you evolve in the competition. And so this weekend is going to be interesting. If you don't know where to find the arena, you go onto the main platform, click on the homepage, and then scroll down a little bit. You would see here, it says human versus AI. Once you click, wrong arena. Once you click and you go in there, you would see submit track. You click on submit track, you're able to submit. Okay, so far we have 11 songs submitted, or 11 artists. Oh my days. Oh my days, this is not looking good. And so far we have how many songs? 1, 2, 3. It's going to be a very, very long night for us. We have 1, 2, 3. We have, I don't even want to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 AI artists submitting music, and then we have versus 3 human artists. How are we going to survive this? This is total annihilation. This is absolute annihilation. I'm thinking I will compete with AI artists. You can't compete with AI artists. This is AI versus human. And so it has to be each side has to bring music. So far, it looks like the AI artists are dominating. And even because the first round, is going to be Jenna versus Jenna. And so AI hip hop will meet human hip hop. AI Afrobeat will meet human Afrobeat. And so we have to have all the type of music in there. Right now, as it stands, we have one Afrobeat. Okay, we have one AI Afrobeat and one human Afrobeat. And then we have one human pop and two AI pop. And then we have electronic music. We have one human electronic music. We have R&B. We have two AI artists submitting two R&B songs. And then when we go here, we have drum and bass. We have one AI drum and bass. We have folk. We have one from AI, and then house, we have one from AI. And so far, the humans are not matching the genre AI artists have submitted, which is interesting. But listen, tomorrow, I'm keeping my fingers crossed till tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Maybe, they'll start submitting their music. But we need music. If you've always complained about why we're playing AI music on here, it's time for you to make your point clear. If you don't show up and show off and bring music to help us win, you lose your right to talk about why we have AI music on here. And we're going to turn the platform into fully AI activities. Yeah, man. And so, yeah, man. Let's help some human. I can give them some beats. Wow. You see how they are shading us? John. Oh, my days. John is here. John can help us save the night. John, please come and join this battle. Because so far, from what I'm looking at, AI artists, they are not ready to give us any free time. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Lael, you can't submit twice for the first round. John, where have you been? I've been looking for you. You guys forced me to create this arena for human versus AI music challenge battle. Now the challenge is here. Saturday 10 p.m. is going down. Where are the human artists? What is going on? Where are the human artists? These AI artists are taking over the platform. And if they win this first battle, it means we lose our bragging rights to say anything about them. Because it means they take themselves serious. They show up when they say they will. And so where are the human artists? Please, don't make me lose.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's looking like AI takeover, man. Yeah, man. Anyway, I know this weekend is going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And I know all of you will bring the heat. Let's have a great time. It's all good vibes. No bad vibes. All good vibes. Okay. And so we're going to score this one. Let's give you 70 on this one. Well done. Keep it up. Bring us more anytime, any day. Let's go to Deomatic. Is Deomatic on here? Do we still have Deomatic on here? Please, if you want to join the event for this weekend, you need to submit your music. Submit your music for consideration. Admins in the back end will listen to the music and also verify your submission if it qualifies for the competition. And so submit your music. Come join us from 10 p.m. GMT on the 11th of April, which is this Saturday. Let's have a great time. Let's entertain ourselves, discover new music, listen to new music, create a lot of energy around here that is going to be, a motivational, booster for all of us to keep on doing what we do. I mean, what's the point of not being able to compete amongst ourselves? Healthy competition is very important. Not one that everybody goes home, feeling a bit bruised and all that in their ego. No, we're not here for that. We're here for healthy competition and respectful competition. Yeah. Do we have Deomatic on here? Okay, Deomatic is on Twitch. He says Helpless is the title on this one. Deomatic, how did you jump into music? Was it peer pressure? Was it family influence? Is it self-discovery? Tell us a little bit about how you got into music. If you want to join me on the screen, I can bring you to the screen so you can tell us. Or if you want to type, you can also type. He is on Twitch, and so Just in case you're wondering where I'm talking to him from, he is on Twitch. All right, whilst you're typing, let's check out the music. Helpless, let's go. Okay, so Deomatic says self-discovery. He got at the guitar when he was 14. Self-taught, always wrote poetry. Hey Hanzo, I see you, my G. So I mean, you're actually an instrumentalist. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well would you say you play the guitar? Considering the fact that you've had it from 14 years, I don't know how old you are now, but you know, I'm pretty sure you're maybe in your 20s now. John, in which arena? Human versus AI arena, or which one are you talking about? Hey, listen, these guys are giving us heat. And so if you don't bring me some heat, it's going to be a bad night. I hope it doesn't, but yeah. They don't play, you know. See, I even forgot to mention Hanzo's name, and he's there now. Not looking good at all. Human versus AI arena. When you go in there, here's a music battle between human artists and AI artists. Oh, you're in your 30s now. Okay, Domatic, I got you, my bro. Okay, this is music coming from Deomatic on Twitch. Got himself a guitar at the age of 14. And ever since, he's been a rock star. He taught himself how to, you know, play the guitar and also been writing poetry. And so I feel like, you know, he's taken his poetry, the skill to write poetry, and brought it into music. And also with the knowledge of being able to play a guitar, you know, he's become a rock star, you know. Okay, big shout outs to you, Deomatic. Definitely appreciate you. Thanks for the music. This one is titled Helpless. Is it out by any chance, or this is unreleased music? I believe this is unreleased music. Use the link to my profile to submit your music. You got music. You want us to check you out. First time on here, you're welcome. Whether you make human music, AI music, hybrid music, any style of music you make, bring it to us. We will listen to it. I mean, our platform allows us to be able to know what type of music everybody's bringing here. And so that alone, transparency alone helps us to understand and not be jumping off the bat, be judging. I used to do that a lot. I'm not even going to lie. I used to say no AI music because my knowledge about the industry and the evolving space we're in wasn't as much as now. And so I had to relearn and also reconsider the idea of saying AI. I mean, technically, it's not AI jumping here to bring us the music. These are people expressing themselves through the means of AI, music. And so I had to stay down, drop my guard a little bit and just listen. Sometimes all you have to do is to listen to the other person, allow them to speak. And most of the people using AI, they are very intelligent. From all the conversations I've been gathering on here, these are people that holds very good jobs in other spaces. Maybe making music is a hobby for them or a passing time for them, or something they like to do on the side to keep them active because they do have ideas and all of that. And so throwing the idea into the AI engine and having the AI engine help them manifest what they think, is also a way of them, keeping that creative side of them active. And so, yeah, man, sometimes all you have to do is to sit down, listen. When you listen closely, you definitely understand somebody's reason for what they do, and so, yeah, man. This is unreleased. I got an album release called Lost on all platforms. Okay, big shout outs to you, Deomatic. When did you release the album? See, this is the part that I don't understand. They get to release albums like it's nothing. That part I'm still yet to learn how to deal with it, because whilst we're taking 4, 2, 3 weeks, 5 weeks, 1 year to, work on an album, they're dropping albums like they're laying eggs. That's the part I'm still struggling with, but yeah, maybe I'll come to terms with it very soon. Okay, big shout outs to you. Keep it up. Bring us more. Hanzo, I'm telling you, you guys are dropping music way too fast, man. Give us some time to catch up. We need some time to catch up. I mean, it won't be a fair fight if you guys can get 10 punches in before we throw one. It doesn't work like that. Yeah, man. Give us some time to catch up, man. All right, cool. Deomatic, I'll give you a like on this one, and I'm also going to give you 70 on the scorecard for this one. Deomatic says, I was working on the songs for the album for 2 years. It's my first one. Okay. He says this is his first album, been working on it for 2 years. What's the name of the album? When was it released? When was the album released? Okay, all right, cool. Let's go on to the next one. Space Adventure. Who has a song Space Adventure? Who has a song Space Adventure? Oh, Hanzo. Okay, this is coming from competitor number 1, 2, 3, 4. Competitor number 4.